Hello! Hello! Happy Monday, welcome to another week! Yes, we've started, it's all happening now, and welcome. Jesus, the timing of... God, right! Do you know, I hope you're all keeping well. Happy Monday, yes, and you join us here tonight for a flight in our beloved flight simulator. And, right, now, couple of things, right? So, there's a new capture card at play here, friends, and what... Hang on, I have a low battery. Oh, Jesus. It's starting off terribly well. So, wait till I tell you, right. We'll get into all of this now. Take your time. Fix that. And now. So we have a new capture card. Because I always thought I had like the fancy one, you know. And, well, it wasn't as fancy at all. Well, it was all right, but it wasn't great. Now, friends, I have the fancy one. Meaning that screen tearing should be gone. Because we can push through the whole shebang without worrying about capping things. Yeah. So anyway, so that's up and running. Don't know how everything's going to look. We'll find out together. All my audio was wiped. I kid you not. All the alerts. Why? The whole shebang. I backed up everything, took out the computer, it came out of the corner. I'm very orange or something, am I? It came out the corner, I took out the gadget, put in a new gadget, put it all back together, and reattached all the cables.
Studies, you know, 60% of the time, it works.
Every time. I don't know where this goes, though. Well, you can't see it, but like, it's a... See that wire, look? Down here, look. I don't know where that goes. I'm hoping I don't need it. I can't remember what it powers. The lights are on without it, so... Let's see what happens. So yes, so the camera you can see my face in now is a little bit different because that's going into the old gaming capture card, right? Oh look, that works as well. Ah, brilliant.
Pull the big switch, good buddy.
The Janie then, we have a massive raid from Arch NDA. Good to see you, Arch. Hope you're well, my guy. Hope you had an awesome stream. You've just joined us. You're not just orange, you're two-tone pumpkin who thinks it's... Am I going very orange, am I? Balls. Hang on now. You see, it does things to colours, lads.
Allow
Oh, wait.
myself to introduce
Myself. There, look, I fixed it ever so slightly. Now I'm kind of beigey orange, right? But loads of fun was had getting all this set up, right? But anyway, it's set up, it's up and running, and beyond caring now. So that's kind of where it's at. But wait till I tell you what we're doing tonight, friends. You see, we are in the GA-8, the Airvan, the newest released from SimWorks Studios, SWS. We're doing a cargo run across Tasmania, in Microsoft Flight Sim. And the GA-8 Airvan, a rugged, utility-focused workhorse, built in Australia, would you believe it? It's built for this sort of stuff, be it hauling people, supplies or cargo, to regional and very remote airstrips. It has quite a large cabin, short field performance and fairly straightforward systems. It's quite popular with the bush operators from around the world. Now where we're flying tonight, we're going to start off at Launceston. There we go. Launceston. Yankee Mike Lima Tango, not like I posted earlier, right? Yankee Mike Lima Tango. And from there, friends, we're going to fly over a place called the Cascade Dam. Then it's over to St. Helens of Yankee Sierra Tango Hotel. Then it's Swan Island, full of swans, I imagine. Yankee Sierra Whiskey India. Then we go out to Clarke Island, Yankee Charlie Kilo Delta. From there, it's over to Cape Barren Island. It's a Barren Cape. Yankee Charlie Bravo November. And then we go to a place called Flinders Island, a second cousin twice removed of Flanders. Yankee Foxtrot Lima India. You see, that's, you know what I mean? That's what's happening this evening as I press some buttons. We had a Chinese for dinner tonight and it arrived very late. So, you know what I mean? We'd be grand, but I'm in a state of like, I could do with some Tums maybe, right? I had a spice bag. I never get a spice bag. Had a pint of milk after it. Still, so the tongue is going to be loose. The lips are going to be even looser. But we'll see what happens, friends, right? Anyway, you're all very welcome in. Hope you had an awesome weekend. And, oh, Jesus, that's the wrong button completely. Oh, look, look at that. I didn't know I could do it. I didn't know I can mess with buttons like that live, like, you know what I mean? What was I going for? I was going for this one. Yes, there it is. Anyway, we'll take our time with this and see what happens, right? First time flying this aircraft since we showed it off a couple of months back when SWS joined us live in the stream. And it is technically a 2020 aircraft. It's compatible with 2024, but a native version is on the way. So looking forward to this one. It's not terribly fast, but it doesn't need to be because it's very pretty, even though it looks kind of mad. And you're probably wondering, why is my screen so dark? Well, we'll get all into that now in a second. But anyway, CP65 is here. Happy Monday. Vacuum, hello. Super Typhon, sup? Hope you're well. Spitfire RAF 100 is here in the chat. Hope all is well with you, my dude. Viper Strike, good afternoon from historic Quebec City. Hello from Tipperary. How are things? Tarnish Mossman is in the house. Commander Balosh, the man has timing. You're very welcome aboard. Who else come in the door? Fierce Wolf is here, looking fierce and wolfy. Welcome aboard. Sir Camsalot, subscribing for 27 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, Sir Camsalot, you legend. Grimmy McGinn is here, welcome aboard. Fierce Wolf then subscribing, Tier 1 for 49 months. Thank you very, very much. 49 months though, Jesus. Creo, good to see you, buddy. Retriever Neil is here. Liptorius, happy Monday, Murph and Fireflies. Greetings from Colorado Springs. Well, hello from It's Positively Nighttime, Tipperary. Mac Vision, good to see you. Thank you for your 13 months Tier 1 sub right here on Twitch. The man is a legend. Thank you very, very much indeed. Mrs. TPHI Inverted is here. Hello. Did you find the flight plan, Mrs.? I hit it. And by hit, I mean I forgot to post it, but I posted it, so we should be all right. Malky, good to see you, buddy. Let me see. Tarnish, thank you for 3 in a row. Yeah, baby. Thank you very much indeed. Hermit Something, good afternoon to Boston from Tipperary. Hope you're well. Schutz is here. Good to see you, Schutz. Max Stallion, welcome aboard. Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. AJH John, hope you're well. Mac Manser, welcome aboard. Sun Jammer, welcome in. Muse Fan bursts in the door considering about moving his gaming rig out of his living room. Good to see you, Muse. Hope you're... Muse, did I read that correctly on Discord in the farming channel? You said you were going to go for the Wii in your farm, but it's alright because it's your farm. A virtual Wii. Muttley, do something. Good to see you, Muttley. Sun Jammer is here. Prime sub, 35 months. He says, I must be mad to still be watching and flying with this Aegis. Yes, you are. Clinically mad. Thank you very much indeed, Sun Jammer. Ozymandias, good to see you. Daddy Plump, welcome in, dude. Hope you're well. It's Photoshop. It's amazing what you can do these days. Right, Andy Brown is here. Hello from a nice and comfortable 28 degrees in Pavos. It was 7 degrees this morning. 7. Right? Jesus. Anyway, Dougal McTavish, the chairman, is here. Good to see you, Dougal. Hope you're well, buddy. Alson, welcome aboard. Photos by Kev. Are we there yet? We're here, yes. Now, then. How are you, Kev? Brilliant. Soaring AJ. AJH man, hope you're well. Devil Dude is here. Murph All Hide. Wait, what? Don't, it's grand. Hope you're well, Devil Dude. Where's this now? Eamon 1973. Busy packing for me holiday to Rhodes tomorrow. I can't wait. A bottle opener, a pair of flip-flops, and a sleeping bag. You need nothing else, Eamon. Everything else will be supplied, I'm sure, when you get there. Heisenberg, it's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Happy Monday to you. Fornax is here. A very good evening. Adam Controls. Fun fact, those batteries are actually for his head, not his earphones. Right? Good to see you, Adam. Hope you're well. Sure you're at the right place now, Merv? I am, thanks, Dougal, yeah. Oh, Jesus. So I got a message from Dougal, you know. Murphy. Well, this is what Dougal wrote, which is very nice. Basically, I'll paraphrase it, but what he said officially by text form was, Murph, you put in the wrong ICAO code, it should be this. What he really meant to say was, Murphy, you absolute scuttering arsehole. You have one job and one only, and you still managed to muck it up. You big idiot. And I was like, yeah, whoops. Right. Don't say that's not what you were thinking. We know well, Dougal. We can feel it, right? Stu Snape is here. Good to see you, buddy. A new capture card. You're looking much crispier today. Well, thank you very much. I made it myself. Well, I didn't. But yes, Super Tie. I'm not. Am I that orange? Am I? Oh, Jesus. Art. It was all fun of stuff, but fun. Who's putting up pictures of me in the chat? Shag off. Right, Stu is here for 3 in a row. JW Deadman, 5 in a row. Welcome in, buddy. Happy Monday. P.S. Mirandai, hello there. 2 Cats, a very good evening. 2 Cats, hope you're well. Retriever Neil is here. Don't call you two-tone for nothing. Is it that bad, lads, is it? Jesus. Let me see. Schutz, what's the cruise speed of the Airvan? About 110-ish. About 110. Slow. Yeah. It's slow, yes. Right, we're over here, look. Piku, good evening. Wait, hang on. Bet lots, farts and burps will be present. Are you? Not at all. No. You couldn't hear me there, could you? Good job of a mute button, right? Could you imagine? If you see me going this way or that way, right, that's explaining it's movements. Resonate, good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Old veteran 965 Scott has rumbled in with the words Egypt. How are you, Scott? Hope you're having a great day. Jesus. That's Angel, howdy. Locust is here. 98 Vulcan, welcome aboard. Cyrus T, the man of teal, providing questionable questions in our Discord this afternoon. He was showing us pictures. Do you know them pictures? What do you see when you look at this? I see a fire. You're looking at a waterfall. I see a fire. Right. Anyway, there were pictures of airplanes. It was actually very difficult, but they were very good. It's in his little black book. He brings it around to places occasionally, some say. But awesome stuff. Old veteran says, howdy all. Here all sore and tuckered out from chasing teenagers around all weekend and moving from one building to another. Now, Scott, if we didn't know you, And if I ever wanted to try and get some revenge on you, I mean, I could turn that conversation into like an episode of Crime Watch or something, or Prime Time, you know? Right. But it's because we know you and we love you and we know exactly what you're on about, we can't really make fun of it. But we'll try, right? There he is. Look what he did. And now he's like, shouldn't have dived that at all. Old man boss, good to see you. I found it, says Mrs. TPHI. Brilliant. I got my import declaration forms at the DOF Reality 3 today. H3. I can smell some retching and screwing in my near future. Oh, no, wrenching, not retching. Well, you'll retch after it because they're a devil to put together. Who's this now? Idle Cutoff is here. Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. You're looking well. Corn Wolf, good evening. Toilet Paper Hoarders International. Is that a thing? Where is this now? Where is this? Put on your gloves again, you big spa. Gibbo's only saying that because I'm beating him at the Formula 1. Yeah. They do say spa, but underneath they say spa. I've only realised that now. That one there kind of has span, you know. I'll wear them tomorrow night. In fact, that's all no, better not do that on Twitter. But you know what I mean, right? It'll be grand. Where is this now? Where's this now? Are you sure you didn't mean that you were going to take a little wee... Wait, no, Murph just can't read. No, but Muse, what did you say? They're all giving out to me now. I have to check what I said now, he says. It'd be grand. Corn Wolf, good to see you, buddy. Toto is here. Hello, Murph and Fireflies. I don't suppose you have a couple of spaces for the Dublin meetup, looking at flight and accommodation. Yes, do. We need loads of people. Come all. It's a free event. And we'll even have, things to give away. Come over, Toto. I'll have to check what I said. You'll have to do it, indeed. Sure, I'll be there. Gibbo will be there. Muse Fan will be there. Adam Controls will be there. I reckon Captain Sickbag will be there. There'll be lots being there. Do you know? How about clean underwear? Wait, what? Filthy, good to see you. 20 degrees for me and 7 degrees is nothing to me. I'd like to see a deal with minus 20. I'd die. That'd be the end of it. Murph was here, you know. Hang on now. Muse is trying to correct himself. What I said was, I'm going to do a wee bit on my own farm. You just ignored the word bit. Although I had to edit it because I accidentally said but. Muse, I read that as you intended. You were going to go for a whiz on your farm, right? A whiz. Anyway, Jet Power. Who? Petrol Head is here. Good to see you. In a box, man. Welcome aboard, buddy. You can't scare me. I have many witnesses. Car Gaming. Hello from Galway. Hello from Tipperary. Hope you're well. Where's this now? Got ripped off. Who got ripped off? Free for all, right? Scott won't be there, but sure, we'll virtually bring you there. Do you know what I mean? B. Carlo, welcome in. Hope you're well, buddy. Now, other buttons over here, look. Who's this now? Flight Sim Max. Why do I keep breaking this shagging thing? Wait now. That's right. Flight Sim Max, good to see you. Kubi Montana is here. Black Sheep Gene. Welcome in, Gene. He says, good day from San Jose. A rhyme. Northland Air, you're very welcome aboard, buddy. Hope you're well. Visualize is here. Duffman, good to see you. Dave Cleary, a legend, Dave. Welcome back, Dave. Johnny Shoe, good to see you. Goose, Uniform Goose, good day, Goose. John Morris is here, welcome aboard. Jim Messenger, welcome in. Papa Justify, a grand evening to you also. Ragged Donkey is here. Anna Crosses, bring it on, indeed. Stray Pigeon, welcome in, Pigeon. Let me see now. Daring Daz, good evening, my dude. Peter Roberts is here. He says, good afternoon from Arizona. Using YouTube today as my Twitch appears to be not working. I was getting the same on Twitch. It keeps giving me the error 2000 code. So much so I had to reinstall a new internet browser and I've gone with something called Zen. Have any of you used it before? It's kind of nice looking. JP, good to see you, Jay. Hope you're well. Freddie FPV. Hello, Freddie. Welcome aboard, man. Right. LM48 would be much better. LM48. Le Mans, 48 hour. Wait, 48 hour. Who? Velo, good to see you. But of WD-40 wouldn't go amiss. See what I did there? No, Muse, you can't take your way out with this one. One Fly Air, good to see you, buddy. Love the GA Airvan in real life. There's a G8 Airvan 10. Ooh, nice. Oh, it's Greece. LM48 is Greece. did you? Right. Listen, I get blisters from pointing. That's the... In fairness, though, I was very, I got my man card stamped on Saturday. Yes, we had to do stuff in the attic, putting in flooring and shelving and putting stuff up there and moving it around, and had to run down to the tip to get rid of stuff, loaded the Skoda with bags. I was very busy. And then I died. Yes, I couldn't move yesterday. The whole shocking day, I was in a state of... But now we're back, friends. I'm still tired, though. But anyway, it'll be grand. All will be well in the round. There's nothing to worry about at all. Right, lads, we need to go over here and start testing things, because it's, as I said, a new capture card. Ding! Now, Jesus. Wind your ears. That's what they said. But anyway, here we are with the glorious GA-8 Airvan. Now, lads, this machine, as I said, built in Australia, and we're out here out the road in Tasmania. So we're going to bring up some Navigraph. Now, our plan of attack: Yankee Mike Lima Tango over to the Cascade Dam, then it's over to St. Helens. From there, we ramble up to these other places that aren't in the sim but are. And did we say we were going over there to Barren something? I think this is the correct routing. Sure, you'll tell me now in a few moments anyway, right? Now we're on. It sounded like my wallet opening. Test pilot. Brilliant.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Things and stuff. Zybok Doc has resubscribed for 37 months. Thank you very, very much indeed, Zybok, you legend. How's all in Denmark? Turn on that shagging thing. There we go. How's all in Denmark? Chris Van Halen, good to see you, Chris. Hope you're well, man. Right. So that's kind of the stab of it there now, hi. And when we're taking off, well, the runways, friends. The runways. Let's see here now. It's going to be 3-2 left, so we can taxi off down there to the right-hand side. Right? So what we have with this aircraft now, yes, lads, it is dark, but don't worry, that's reshade on, reshade off. So, right, we should be grand. So what we're going to do one of these. And we have an absolute barrel load of other aircraft with us, which is going to be grand. Hopefully now, lads, this is going to be as smooth as... It's going to be as smooth now as you can get in terms of, like, no stuttering, no... screen tearing or any of that jazz. So I'm hoping we're absolutely laughing now, right? And if we're not, do please tell me, because I'm trying to get this set up right. As I say, it's capturing 4K at 120 hertz, as was my want. So I need to make sure that it's all going grand, right? What could possibly go wrong? Indeed. Greg Orr is here. Good to see you. Stick figure, hello. Hope you're well, buddy. Right, so let me see. We're going to reset this. I'm going to jump down here to this camera. So this is our GA-8 Airvan, right? And this is the machine we're going to go flying in today, right? Where shall I begin? Oh, no, don't say that. We should be grand. So we have some cargo loaded in the aircraft already. We have a couple of barrels, a couple of boxes, and we have stuff underneath. And, well, the walk-around mode, rather, with this airplane, a little bit different than what we're used to. It's using like a 2020 workaround system for it because, well, this is actually the first kind of native walk around in 2020 than what we're used to seeing versus 2024. You know what I mean? So we're just going to have a quick check on the oil. Yes, it's a dipstick. And let me see. Can we close that in? Close that there now. Right. And we're going to ramble here now, and we're going to get some of these compartments closed. Now we are running off the GPU ground power unit. It's basically a big battery, but we'll get rid of that, and we're going to get all these little gadgets closed up. Down here now, Murph. Chocks have been removed and the pitot cover has been removed along with the engine intakes as well. So I've already removed all the removed before flight. Go ahead and get the door closed. No. And lock it. No, lock. There we are. That has locked it. All our little doors are closed, and get us back inside here. And we shall jump into the cockpit. Close the door after you. And here we go. So we can lock this. Excellent choice. So here we are. Welcome to the cockpit. Now, when they talk about a very kind of simplistic setup, well, it is. You got a 6-pack. You have a couple of nav options. Fuel. avionics, when it comes to like GNS or GPS and all that jazz, we fired in an autopilot just for the sheer crack of it, and that's basically it, lads. You don't need anything else. Now we can inspect what we're using up here. Fuel and payload. Fuel is set to about 75%, and our payload, we're currently at about 23% in terms of our balance. And then the weight of the aircraft, she's fairly full. So that's the weight and balance. Our flight bag, we can go to the manual, or we can go down through the checklists, or we can go into settings. From here we can change our avionics unit. It could be the GNS units, the GTN from PMS 50, or the GTN-XI from TDS. We can also go into failures and weathering. So yeah, we can turn dirt on. We like a bit of dirt. And we can go into other settings. Pre-flight mode, autopilot is installed, cargo is visible, and the pilots are not. All right, so our EFB, which was worked on by Two Cats, who's here in the chat, I'm going to disappear that. And we're going to come up to our overhead, and we're going to get our master battery bus 1 and 2. Get a bit of lights on here as well. So let me see. Nav and beacons can come on. Fuel pump, we'll worry about him now in a moment. Bit of sound. Now, time of day. So it's real world weather. Time of day is set to... the clock is shagged. Wait, now, can I show you a clock down here? Have we no chrono on this thing? Aha! Local time. Local time 0630. 2030 our time. So 0630 is the local time, lads. And it'll, well, it should be an absolutely gorgeous, what did it? Jesus. It'll be a gorgeous, Rex! Like, what? Who? Right, now, park and brake engaged, and we can disappear the yoke here if we want to as well. Come down here, Murph, get into position, thank you. Now we're going to go and put our prop full. Mixture comes up rich. Open our throttle here a little bit, and we can go ahead and fire off the fuel pump. Oh, there's the strobes. There's a fuel pump. And we'll go prime. Small bit of prime. To let you work on an EFB, Two Cats, right? 1, 2, 3. Clear prop.
Big 10-4, good buddy.
I'm used. Thank you very much indeed. Right, let's go for a start. Alright. Reset our barrel and direction. Keep the RPM up around 1,000. And disengage the fuel pump. Avionics 1 and 2 coming on. Pedo coming on. And we can get our taxi light here on as well. Alright. Now we come on down here to our avionics and let's start putting in a flight plan. So our, let me see here now. So our route page. Where did we say our route was? Here we go. Okay, so it's over to the Cascade Dam. This will hardly come up. Cascade? No, I won't find that. Balls. Destination, anyway, is going to be YFLI. Flinders. I will put a couple of waypoints into the mix here as well. I don't have a waypoint identifier for the Cascade Dam, so we'll just have to wing it. Let me see. YSTH is St. Helens. After St. Helens, it's YSWI for Swan. After Swan, Wicked, YCKD, Clarke Island. And then finally, YCBN. YCBN, enter. And what we want to do here, if we have a look, we're looking for the Cascade Dam. So if we zoom in, I wonder will it come up on this. So the Cascade Dam, is there any nav references near it? It knows it is, right? Interesting, Twitch only showing 1080 available. Twitch will only do 1080, Scott. Murph, could you pop in a user waypoint on a bearing distance? We could, yes. We absolutely could. I'm just looking for... Let me see here now. So it's roughly... Where is it? It's about halfway. Slightly more than halfway. So I reckon she's up here somewhere, look. I reckon it's in there. Let's see now if this is our little target. It is. It is. So let me see. We're going to add this guy to about there. And let me see. Map pointer, create waypoint. User identifier. Let's call it cask. Comment. Cascade Dam. Alright. User waypoint added. Okay, come back into our flight plan. And let me see. So it's going to be Launceston. We're going to set insert after. And let me see. Cask. It's a user waypoint there. She be now. And if we go back one. Ah, beautiful. Look at the state of that. We've done a thing and stuff together. Excellent stuff. Right. Is the flight plan you put on Discord not good? No, it is, but it's missing some of the... Oh, wait, yeah, it is. No, that's fine. But it wasn't working on Navigraph, right? Alright, so I'm happy enough with that. Terrain can go on the next ticket down here. Altitude, we're going to set an initial 4,000 feet. And as I said, temps and pressures are where they need to be. Fuel used or remaining. That's grand, she's reading everything here. These are all working, which is great to see. What else do we want to do here now? That looks good, that looks good. Do a quick test. That looks good. Bus faults are all fine. On up here, let's just double check all is okay. Additional lighting is on. Pitot heat is on. That's it, lads. As I said, it's a relatively straightforward airplane. So let's see what happens. Alan says, any thoughts on the update from Windows, which is supposed to be bricking hard drives? Yeah, they're relying too much on AI. Unfortunately, that's kind of where we're at, lads. You have to be so very, 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 very careful when it comes to putting any updates now onto your PC. For hardware or software. It's getting freaking ridiculous, do you know? Right, so we're going to taxi forward. Oh wait, hang on, stall the kettle. We need you. And we need you. And we'll start moving. Great sounds in this plane. Right, it's going to be busy here. We already have a show of aircraft. Do you know what's frightening, lads, right? I'm currently getting 70 FPS. If I turn off multiplayer, I kid you not, I get 200 FPS. What's that in percentage drops? 80% is it? 70%? Microsoft refusing to recognise there's a problem. I saw that, yeah. Nuts, right? Isn't that mad? You guys can see that number up there, yeah? 70 to 80 FPS. If I were to turn off multiplayer, 200. Nuts. Anyway. Beautiful morning here in live weather, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Right, China Fest, let's be having you. Ka-chink. Alright. Man, this plane sounds good, doesn't it? Not your flaps. Alright. So as we taxi down here, just get our directional indicator pointing to the runway. Something like that, right? And I think we're looking okay. Are the C-17s actually C-17s? I'm unsure. We should be good on model matching. I've taken out that mod. So let's see what native sim update 3 can do in terms of model matching. There shouldn't be any messing at all. You know what I mean? Sean Evo, good to see you, buddy. I had 4 FPS the other day. Now what I could do, let's just verify a couple of things. Settings. For time 3, flight model, isn't it wake turbulence? No? Where does wake turbulence live? It's off. Wake turbulence is off. Jesus. The C-17 looks terrible. Yes. I still cannot believe they haven't done that with the LOD on that. And I still can't believe someone, be it on The development side of who built the aircraft or on the sim, someone said, yeah, that's grand. They need a size 12 boot up the hole. Like, that's disgraceful. That's not even like, oh yeah, we made a mistake. That's like, you need to like have a serious conversation with that person. Do you know what I mean? Jesus. But anyway. Easy now. Colonel Falk is here, good to see you. Blame Microsoft, not Miltech. I don't know, like how on earth does that get to stay like that for like 5 months? 6 months? Wait, how long is the sim out? 9 months? 10 months? Oh. Alan says, would you recommend installing Flight Sim on a separate hard drive? No, funny enough. That actually leads to problems. I'm just going to skip the queue. Don't mind me at all, lads. Jeez, this is very loud, isn't it? Now our FPS will recover. Miltech has a patch waiting to get pushed, yet they won't push it. It's madness. Absolutely madness. There has to be reasons for it. But like, that's just like... ugh. Painful. 10 months? Nuts. Right, oh look, we've loads of different aircraft. I really hope this is working correctly, lads. Who's flying that friggin' jalopy? Is it Rex, is it? Or is it Olsen? It looks like Rex. Actually, it's Olsen. Interesting. Right, lads, up the hill. Whenever you're ready now, jump to be divil you. So, how have you been? We have to wait here. Just like a mass, let's all taxi to the runway and wait. Mush! On delay! Up the yard! It'll be 10 months and 3 days from now. Like, what the hell, like, you know what I mean? Never seen the plane doing a wheelie? No idea. Right, lads, come on now, when you're ready, let's go, let's go. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, Alan, on a different drive. I'd put it all on the one. Jesus, lads, what's the hold up? Man. Mush! Pilot 25, let's go, Olsen, let's go. Yup, divil you. What the? I pressed the wrong button. Right. Shrink distance and unlock potentials. Captain Boston is here, good to see you. Kelly Price. Why'd you have to wait? Well, not to like literally fly through everyone. Do you know what I mean? Give them a little bit of space. And then we just circle in the pattern and we're all laughing, right? Getting excited for the Dash 8. Ooh, Doc's Gearhead. Let's see what happens, man, yeah. Right, quick check before we go. Walking, talking. Now we're squawking. Alright, friends. Let's fly. Takeoff, power set. Airspeed alive. Maybe they want you to go first. Maybe. Oopsie daisy. Come on, Betsy. Jeez, we are heavy. Up, you divil you. Alright. Bit of trim. Jesus, we are heavy. Bit of trim there. Easy now. Get those flaps in. Retrim. Ooh. Right, where does it want to climb? Something like that, I would say. Alrighty, so autopilot. Let's go into on heading. Altitude is armed. And I reckon that V-speed should hold us on course. Watch the power as we go. 80 odd knots of a climb out. That's mad, isn't it? We're pushing. We're pushing. How's the wake turbulence? There is, but it's just not, you know. I wouldn't recommend it in multiplayer. Do you know what I mean? Looks like FS 2020 is going to be deleted by the way ATC should be sacked for allowing all the aircraft to take off like that. I know that once we have a plan, if you knew what was happening, we're grand. You know? Sometimes I just plow through people. Other times I'm like, I just try and wait, you know, not to like just rush the whole thing. Right, lads, left turn coming in. Where are we going? Call it 270 degrees. And we'll see what happens here. But yeah, 30 knot headwinds. Nuts, isn't it? SWS are in the house. Welcome in, SimWorks Studios. Made it to 60. Right? Ooh, we're looking good. We're looking pretty. Right, quick check. Power, speed. Drop you out a small bit. We're climbing here at around, drop it down 600 feet a minute, right? Which is all we kind of need, to be honest. Devil Dude, thank you very much indeed. What a ledge! Poor Olsen is in a plane that hasn't fully formed yet. It needs to go back in the oven. Jesus. Right, lads, what we'll do, if you're flying with us on Xbox, press 1. PC Pilots, press 2. If you're using JoinFS or Skynet, it's 3. And for everyone else who just loves Mondays because they're fantastic, Craig, you press number 4. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday to Friday, every freaking day, right here. It's a lovely looking machine. How's the speed doing? Jeez. Drop her down. All right, left turn coming in. It sounds terribly, terribly nice, this plane. It's gorgeous. Toom says, Daft question, what's the best way to get the Lancaster into 2024? Copy and paste from your 2020 community folder into your 24. Should do the trick. Alright, left turn again. Let's get ourselves on course here. We'll go back out over the airport and launch that in for an intercept. You can see Rex taking off, Colonel Falker's on the ground. Jeez, we've got loads of people with us, lads. This is awesome. 19 on PC, 1 on the console, 1 on JoinFS. Ooh, nice. Mr. Dan, good to see you, Dan. Hope you're well. There's our lovely cargo loaded. And, well, we're flying directly towards the sun. Stay out of the sun. We'd be grand. Alright, so in terms of how the plane is getting on, we're still climbing it. Now we're only going up to 4,000 feet, shallow enough climb, we're carrying weight, and there's actually quite a bit of wind against us, so let's tidy up this machine here, and let me see, let's change the fields. So let's go with an ETA, estimated time to destination. Let's go with wind information over here. That's looking a bit better. Now we could put next round in there. Leave terrain off. We have terrain down here. So let's zoom that out and we keep an eye on what's going to be happening. Now we already set to GPS. So we're going to stick it now onto nav mode. And this should capture. There she be. There's Nighthawk ahead of us. Man, that looks beautiful with the sun, doesn't it? News on when there be a native version? I'd say fairly soon. Murph, you think that if... Wait, hang on. You think that if Murph were flying barrels of something, it would be kegs of beer? It is. It's disguised as, you know, oil and stuff. It's really kegs of beer. It's like a baby Grand Caravan, if that makes sense. I mean, high wing, plenty of storage, but just not very powerful. Not very powerful at all. Yeah, very much so, Peter Roberts. Yeah, it looks like a shortened Cessna Caravan. What's wrong with your fuel pressure? Hang on. That's a problem. Why have we no fuel pressure? Now we fuel pressure with the fuel pumps on. A potential bug, perhaps. No, I'll tell you what it is. Because it's a 2020 native aircraft, flying it in 24, you might have an issue. You know what I mean? You might. One may be Agent Orange, right? That's interesting, actually. Fuel pressure on the ground. Interesting. Alex, we found another one! It's a bug with the 2020 van. There we go. That's weird. Now, the only good thing is, it ain't starving the engine. So we'll drive it on. Like, fuel pressure, right? Uh, 21.8 gallons an hour. So let's just pretend this bar here is shagged. And if I start messing around with my mixture, there she is working now, look. Now, two ways we need to do this if we're mixing with mixture. We're at 4,000 feet, so this is our cruising altitude. It's the RPM we want to keep an eye on here, I suppose. Because we're looking for a little flicker. So bring you back into a safe area. Call it 24. Let's call that Rich. Jesus, she runs hot. 18.7 gallons an hour. Seems a bit high, but we're good. Turbocharged, maybe. I need to study how they work, real and in the sim. Would you give it a 3-blader and possibly a turbocharged version? Ooh, that could be cool. Runs hot because you're in there. Alright. Norse Viking, good to see you, buddy. Alright, so we're looking good here, lads. We are looking good. Bit of high terrain ahead of us, so we'll have to compensate for that now in a moment. But beautiful scenery here. Look at the time of it. Look at that. Jesus, that's gorgeous, isn't it? Default sim, and then my little gadgets I play here. So hopefully the visuals are now a little bit better, and the screen shouldn't be as dark as it used to be. You'd be amazed at the amount of friggin' messing I've been doing over the last couple of days with this, trying to get it right. Even had Mrs. Two-Tone, like, come on, you know, what do you think of it? Does it look alright? What am I looking at? The screen. Yeah, it's a screen. No, but like the colours. What are you talking about? We got there in the end, though. NorCal Star is with us. FPS are on the way back up. Ooh, hitting thermals here, look. Right, let's take advantage of the old free energy. Let's go 5,000 ARM. V speed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy, easy. Manifold pressure's on full whack. Doesn't like that much. Drop it 2. And let's see how it manages this. Try and maintain speed here. In the PC-12, in the cockpit, there's a sticker, no smoking with oxygen on, right? Makes total sense. Our cargo's still there. Hasn't fallen out. Man, look at the scenery, isn't it gorgeous? Live weather as well, so we could be up for anything. Fishy Empress, Visualise, Alston, Muse Fan, Mr. TPHI, Norcal Sal right beside us. Cy Murray's with us. Corsair, Fierce Wolf, Death's Angel, Mike Fear, Schutz, Rex, Kepkira, Angry Lou, Nighthawk, Rumpelzuck, Vacuum, Rob, Flyer10, Grimmy McGinn, Devilfly, Creo, Goose. We got a load of people with us today, lads. Linny Bobbins, hello Linny, welcome in. Jeez, this is going to be interesting here beside us. Speed is dropping like an absolute champ, but I imagine that's to do with the thermals. I mean, look at the angle of attack. That's 70 knots. We want to be fierce careful here. 300 feet to go. No. Nearly. Oh, it's not liking that at all. Drop the nose, Murph. Down you get. Down you get. Out of autopilot, you mad lad. Nose down. Easy now. We're getting suckered down with the wind. Yankee Mike Lima Tango. Doc. I may have put in the wrong one. Dougal warned me against it. I made a terrible mistake. Wait, hang on. Did I not update it properly? Hang on. Chat commands. Custom commands. Route. Yeah, no, we're correct now. We're correct now. Right. Let us see here now. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking good. Easy does it. Let's go back onto nav mode. We were kind of drifting off there to ourselves. Easy. 60 knots only? It's gotta be mixture, right? Too much? $80 knots. And we're just trying to get ourselves up to about 5,000 feet. Let's see what happens. It was in the description. Oh wait, the YouTube description. Man, I'll fix that. Let's see here now. Okay, we should be done. We should be good. This, do you ever use a Zen browser? Zen. Not handy, isn't it, the way things are? Because whatever's going on, I can't, Twitch wasn't working for me at home. Mosh Pit, good to see it. Best browser, really? I've never used it before, but I'm starting to like it. The usage is also way less on the computer when it's running. Right, there is 5,000 feet. Lock it in. And can we get the speed up there now, please, Jemima? Up the yard. We've started using Edge and Work. IT have blocked Chrome. Ooh. Well, I think Zen is using Firefox. And Arc and Firefox. Jeez, this is beautiful scenery, isn't it? Now, our plan, obviously, on this flight, each destination, we're going to try and, you know, drop a little bit of the weight. That's what we want. The tab unloading saves a load of resources. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's using about half the resources of Edge. And it's doing the same thing. So, yeah, there's that. Go figure, right? What else have we to do here now? Apart from the fuel pressure, everything else appears to be alright. $30 amps, 12.7 volts. That'd be right. .7 volts or 30 amps. Jesus, 70 amps running on that side. Why is that now? Well, if I turn off this one, 43 amps, 70 amps, minus 24. Right, so hang on. So am I right in saying, Alex, technically it's not a bus? One is the battery and one is an alternator. Would that be right? Sounds like it. Let's find out together. Autopilot on, please. Nav mode. Altitude, yes. Okay, we're looking good again. So speed is about 100 knots. Can't get over how well everything looks outside. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And then I imagine we'll put this down to like thermals. There's Lazy Davey. Muse fan. Now Muse, are you actually in the Lancaster? Because I'm no longer using that mod. One talks to the battery. Okay. Muse is in the Lanc. Okay, so we actually have correct model matching. This is great news. What are we all flying in?
Hello there.
It's looking good. Looks amazing. Forest looks so lush. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Hey, Srap, good to see you, buddy. You cannot rob something that's open source. Kodiak Sasai. Ah, one talks to the battery, two to the Jenny. Okay. So hang on, we've bus 2. So this is bus 1. And then everything else is on bus 2. So that's why we have such a dramatic load difference between both systems. That's pretty cool. Avionics fan. So if we want to say, right, let's look at bus 2, 69, right? What if we were to take off the pitot heater? 4 amps, which makes sense. Anything that creates heat is always going to be heavy, right? What else could be creating heat there now? Lights, courtesy lights, maybe not. Avionics fan, kill that. Now we're down to 60 amps. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So the voltage shouldn't change, the amps definitely will. Okay, that's pretty cool. For Lauderdale Tower, this is Flight 19. I think I'm lost. Kozaki, good to see you, buddy. Big Radio's Goose. Remember the Goose? Coronado F33. Good shout, good shout. Okay, well, dare I say it, lads. Multiplayer appears to be going really well this evening. I'm not using any mods. This is multiplayer as intended. It's heavy as a devil on me frame rate, but, you know... Mike Fear, chase the speed of that Kodiak. Jesus. What's the Kodiak have to push? 160? The volts on 2 will indicate the Jenny's voltage if it's connected. Yeah, so looking at... So if we go to volts, 14, and then... So this is... The battery is at 12.7 volts. Is only a 12 volt battery on this? I would have thought it was 24 volt, no? So that's the generator voltage. That's pretty cool. It'll indicate the battery volts, 12.7 full battery, lower means you're discharging. Okay. That's interesting. So it's a car battery. Effectively, that's what this machine runs off. Dreams of Wings, good to see you, man. I must have had you in my head in a bucket. Didn't realise the Airvan was out. Oh, dude, it's so good. And also, Dreams of Wings, a massive congratulations. Did I see the post correctly? 10 years on your YouTube channel? That's an incredible achievement, mate. Love your content, love the heli flying, and congratulations, man. And also, yes, the Airvan, this is beautiful to fly. And it sounds great. Okay, we're listening to everyone else's playing, but it sounds great, right? Yesterday evening I was playing with 2 9-volt batteries on my desk. Not far from that 12-volt. Do you still have your hair, Alex? Shh, gone. Why does one play with 2 9-volt batteries? I was racing them. You were racing them. Wait, Colonel Fork, what's he flying? He's in the 406, looks to be. Crazy winds at the next stop. Alright. Now the dam. There's the... Oh, it is! Hang on a second. Autopilot off. Let's go down and inspect the dam. Easy now. But am I really in the 406? Don't leave us in suspense. Not at all, Dreams of Wings. Not at all. Hang on a second now, lads.
Hang on to your hats, boy.
We need to go down here and check out this dam. There's nothing to fear here except for everything. Up you devil ya. And it's windy as hell. It's a damn nice dam. Rumblesuck, no one saw it at all, it's totally fine. That's savage. Absolutely savage. Oh, the sounds are so good. Look at that, lads. Isn't that beautiful? It's a shorty ag. It's a shorty ag. It sounds amazing.
Hello there.
Hello there. Vim, welcome in. Jesus Olsen. He's wearing the best pajamas in the house. Between Mrs. GPHI upside down, Mike Fair booting it, and then Olsen straight across the top of us. Absolutely terrifying. Aren't they a great bunch of lads? And I mean, like, you know, a great bunch of lads. Jesus. Mr. Dan, you take it fierce handy out there, my dude. Need to climb a bit here. Tasmania, lads, the state of it. Look at the wind. We are absolutely going sideways. Energizer, good to see you, my guy. Hope you're well. Happy Monday. Man, that's pretty. NorCal Sar right beside us, looking good, man. Oh, it's pretty. Go on, Rex. Up the yard. The winds are savage. 30 knots. Why does it give two labels? No idea, man. That's beautiful, though, isn't it? There's Colonel Fork. Meow. Looking good, buddy. Looking good. The little plane that could, you know, in 30 knot crosswinds. The poor old devil, God love him. Right, we're heading down to our first stop of the night, Yankee Sierra Tango Hotel. Not too far away. That C-17 is flying circles around the Airvan, right? That's in order to keep up with it. Right, autopilot. Now, let us say, we'll go nav mode, altitude. I'd say 2.5 will do us here, lads. Easy, easy. This is very pretty, isn't it? Over on YouTube, we got 24 likes. Thank you very, very much indeed, lads. You're the legends. One is for the plane, one is for the player. It's been a Bugs and Sim update too. Ouch. All the likes on YouTube. Thank you very much indeed, lads. You're very kind. Look at the state of the weather, look. Death's Angel and Muse fan. Jesus, look at the state of ye. Jesus, Muse, you're looking well there, look. So is Death's Angel. Mrs. TPHI will appear any moment. She'll be upside down. Look at the state of the weather and the clouds and the high. That stuff. That's deadly. Alright, push it on now, Betsy. Push it on. My little V-speed, or my VS indicator doesn't seem to be working. It's alright, we'll wing it. Actually, just hold our altitude there. There you go. There you go. Oh, Jesus. Olsen, you'd fit a couple of these into that plane. That is very, very pretty. Okay, fuel is grand. Temps and pressures, we say grand. Bring you back up the road a bit. I think the fuel flow is slightly off though. I think. Thirsty machine this, if that's the case. Here goes Mrs. TPHI. My Cessna 182 is getting blown all over the shop. I don't blame it. 31 knots of windage, man. 31 knots. It's windy as a devil out here. Stand to the front. Yeah. Man, the air feels good out here. Don't fall out now, Murphy, whatever you do. It's okay. There's nothing to fear here at all. This is all quite normal, lads. Yeah, totally normal. Imagine if we did have to jump, though. Close the door. And latch. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, they're multicolored, absolutely. Yeah, Oh, 100%. So if you're in multiplayer, make sure that your wake turbulence is turned off. It causes catastrophic FPS drops in multiplayer. It's a cool plane, this. Just installed the entire sim and performance is great. It was the first time it dropped like that. Ooh. Interesting. Ooh, sass. Brilliant. Alright, so our first stop of the night is going to be down here at St. Helens. Do we have information on the airport? Let's go in and have a look. We certainly do. YSTH, we're hardly going to get some METAR for there. YSTH, waypoint information, airport. YSTH, enter. Weather data. Alright. Let me see. Winds 260 at 8 knots. Alright. 260 at 8. We land on 26. Out of the coast and turn back in. Cool. Instantly fixed. Command dock, and a shout out to Dream of Wings for the help on that one. The windsock is a solid one. Nice. Murph, should I make sure wake turbulence is off in multiplayer? Colonel Fork, do you know, you should make sure you turn off wake turbulence in multiplayer. Yes. What rhymes with troll? Colonel Fork 85. Brilliant. Oh, this is terribly pretty. There is a runway. Yeah, over there in the trees. So we want to fly out to the coast and then back in. The airport doesn't look too Lancaster friendly. Be grand, Muse. Be grand. The dirt runway. Yeah. We're only going to show you how to do this once, lads. It's very pretty here, isn't it? Says he getting a friggin' stutter. Alrighty then. Autopilot off. We're gonna overfly and then spin it back around. We shall show you this only. We shall show you this only once. Brilliant.
Good morning.
Good morning. Alright, easy does this one. Oh, I can hear a chopper. Easy now. Start bringing that power back. Easy. This is so very pretty, isn't it? Oh yeah, look at that weather sock down there. Jesus. Alrighty then. Out to the island, spin around it and then back in. This is going to be interesting. Just be careful of your power settings as well. The wind is currently behind us, which is lovely, but once we turn and face it, that'll have a huge impact on us, so we'll plan for that. So we're indicating about 120, we're actually doing 140 over the ground. Now the lower we get, the better we, the easier it becomes. That's a nice looking beach down there. Alright, what's the altitude? Start or turn? Bit of power, bit of power. Look at that speed drop off, look. Easy now. This is absolutely gorgeous. There's a stutter. A friggin' stutter, you say? Alright, watch the power. We're indicating 120. We're only doing 100 now over the ground. Let that speed come back a little bit. Lots of flaps. Easy now. Alright, watch your height. Watch your speed. We're now at 70 over the ground. Second notch of flaps. We're now 60 over the ground. Keep it at this. Yeah, probably on the server dock. Murph, did you notice a big performance gain when you installed the sim fully? What do you mean, Doc? As in all the aircraft and scenery? Hey, Scary's here, good to see it. Right, easy now. And we're going to remove some of the weight of our aircraft as well when we get here. Oh, there's another starter. Got an MH60 there. Mac Vision looking good. Alright. Alright, gently does it. The old dirt track. Power to idle, hold the nose. Eesh. Not as tight as we wanted, but we'll take it. Oh, it's proper bumpy. I have a terrible feeling those C-17s are causing issues. Just a guess. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Right, we shall spin around up here. There's Wild Titan. To a bit of asphalt. Yeah, the wind kind of calmed down a fair bit, didn't it? Right. Okay, we're going to try and lighten the load here a little bit. Alright, keep the engine on. And, well, let's have a look what we can do here. Okay, so bring up our tablet. Fuel and payload. Fuel is okay. Payload. Let's drop 1 and 1. One of those. One of those. And Lewis. Apply. Made us a little bit lighter. That'll do. We have delivered what we needed to. Go ahead and lock that. Close the door. And lock it all in. And let's go. Brakes. We're looking good. Continue our taxi on the rough stuff. It is cool looking, lads, isn't it? It's very cool looking. The poor LC-17 isn't. Now I wonder, would I fix that if I downloaded that locally? There's a question. Mind the trees, Murph. They'll kill you. Easy now. What a machine, man. This is cool. I've seen that Tom Cruise film. You're dropping beaches of powder off to dodgy sides. Yes. Mac vision from the bird's eye view. That's pretty cool looking, isn't it? Alrighty, so now we move on to our second leg. Yankee Sierra Whiskey India. It's a tiny little island just north of Tas, on our way back towards Australia. That's where we're headed. Easy now. Easy now. Lots of flaps set for takeoff. Man, it's bumpy here, isn't it? Whoa, someone have a DC-3 with them? Nice. SimWorks Studios, have an awesome day. Thank you so much for joining us. There is the DC-3 here, look. Alrighty. We don't need full runway, he said in a proud and happy voice. Hold the brakes, power coming in. Let's go flying. Take a power set, airspeed live. Slowly, slowly, slowly. There's a goose. Easy now. Man, this is bumpy. Oopsie daisy. Come on, Betsy. There we go. It's amazing what a little bit of weight reduction does to the plane. Flaps in. Alright, let's try and get some speed up. Hey, Joey Bolo is here. Good to see you, Joey. Alrighty, we'll try and maintain a little bit of a climb here. Autopilot coming in. Let us go 2,500 feet. And let's go heading mode. Right turn coming in. Is that MH60? He's here somewhere. There he is. Mac Vision looking good, man. Sweet. They're deadly, aren't they? Carney, good to see you, buddy. No, this aircraft it's available right now. You can pick it up in the marketplace. Now it is a 2020 aircraft. Just watch the old terrain. But they will have a 2024 version native soon. 33 likes on the tube. Thank you very much indeed, lads. Legends, all of you. Legends. Alright. Okay, so about 100 knots. Wind is now giving us all sorts. It'll be grand. It'll be grand. When I spawned into Night Murph on live time, it was pitch dark, whereas you appeared a lot lighter. Is that to do with the clock not working correctly? Yes. Well, the clock isn't working so far as the time here is slightly different. Local time is 0730. Real time, I think it's like 6:30. So I moved it an hour ahead only to give us daylight, Vulcan, if that makes sense. Alright, let's go nav mode. We're climbing nicely. There's 2,000. Oh, look at these lovely beaches here. That's stunning, isn't it? It's just a shame the C-17s aren't coming up the way, you know, as they were intended. Because they're an awesome plane. So in 2024, the basic one is the only one working. The System Pulse edition doesn't work in 24. Captain Max, good to see you, buddy. Spinning Wheel of Death. What's this, Scott? Spinning Wheel of Death, you say? Right, there's 2,500. It's recapturing now our magenta line. And I think we're looking good. So we gotta look at the wind. We are absolutely, positively flying sideways, look. That's mad. I showed a network error and disconnected. Uh-oh. Okay, we're pretty much on rental here. Let's cam all this back. There we go. That'll do. And that'll do. 22.5. Alright. Right. So we're pretty much straight on this. Well, I say straight. We have to aim off to be on the correct heading, right? And we're heading up to our next waypoint. Weather so far, I mean, it's a little bit misty and cloudy in the morning, but it's okay. There's Muse way off in the distance. Mike Fear is there. There's Olsen in one of the C-17s. There's Cy Murray. C-160 Cy, is it? Schutz and Kilburn. MacVision in the chopper. Get to the chopper now. Looks gorgeous. I gotta say, lads, it's phenomenal looking. All this scenery here, it's very, very beautiful. Kodiak. Ah, Cy's in the Kodiak. Okay, so although it says Kodiak there, but it says BN2 Islander. Two FPS or frame gen. Doc, yeah, that doesn't sound right. I would give it a restart, man. Something ain't doing right. Jason, look how much we have to aim off just to keep going straight, look. Look at the crab action here. Mad, isn't it? Hey, Kyle is here. Good to see you. So our cargo next to go will be one of these, and then we'll have one of them, one of them. Crab people, right? From 130 down to 2. Yeah, it doesn't seem right, Doc, does it? The like performance wise, it's quite mad, right? As I say, like if I were to disable multiplayer, like it's frightening. I'm getting 100 FPS here now with frame gen. Fighting off multiplayer, it's like up to 200. Like it's nuts. Ah, Stu, thank you very much indeed. The man is a legend. Now, one thing we are going to do this week, lads. So tomorrow, our daytime stream, we're over in X-Plane 12. Tomorrow night, we're going to try out a bit of Formula 1 for the crack, right? On Wednesday night's news, we're going to be looking at some scenery. Because I bought the Samsung 3D Tokyo Times. It looks gorgeous. We'll have a quick look at the updated TBM 850. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the night going through all of my settings. All of them. Everything that I use, how I use them. Windows settings, sim settings, hardware settings, the whole shebang, and explain kind of what everything does. At least based on what I found, you know? They are, Doc, yeah, they're there, buddy, they're there. So, I've done these streams before where we go through all my settings, but maybe there's something there I'm using that you haven't thought of, or maybe I'm doing something I shouldn't be and you'll be able to help me out, you know what I mean? And if you're interested, as I say, well, do be sure you tune in. And what we'll do then, some other stage, not on Wednesday, if anyone's interested in X-Plane, I can go through a complete start to finish settings guide. Anywhere from installing it, setting up your controls, and, you know, all that jazz. If you're interested, if you're not, no hassles, man. I was asked to do this one for Flight Sim, so if anyone wants to do one for X-Plane, let me know. But it's good every so often just to do a catch-up on the settings, just to make sure that, hey, by the way, well, remember we all used to do this, but you don't need to do that anymore. You know, the kind of way? Why the double labels? One is the avatar, one is the aircraft. It's a bug they introduced. I actually have a feeling I know how that happened. Because they were trying to turn on something for me, you know? I'm pressing buttons here at an alarming rate. Close that. Close that. Does it keep freezing? No. I hope not. Alright, 2,500 feet. The coast is just out there, but I'm not worried. We're gonna. Oh, look at the lovely river there, look. We're gonna have loads of water to be looking over here now. 41 knot crosswind. Yeah, practically sideways. X-Plane 12, says Johnny Shoe. Yeah, I'd be more than happy if you're interested in it. We're going to be flying an X-Plane 12 tomorrow. Flinders released a new F-33, so we're going to fly that tomorrow, just for, you know. Plus, I want to. It's X-Plane 12.3, so it has some new stuff in there, and I'm very interested to see how it behaves on the new capture card. Then, as I said, we're doing some Formula 1, which should be fun. And what are we doing then? What are we doing then, actually? Oh yeah, Thursday, daytime flight on Thursday, the Avro or J. Ooh. And then we're doing our VATSIM flight on Thursday night. And then Friday night, we have a group flight. And we are going to be taking out the Coronado B-55 Barren over to the Colorado Rockies. Ooh. That will be fun. That will be a lot of fun. Now, I was trying to do something here the other day. Let's see if this loads up. Please don't say Larry is pit crew. Could you imagine? Now, if anyone's interested in picking it up, if you own it, great. If you don't, you can get that EA pass. It's like Game Pass, but it's EA's version of it. And I don't know, what is it, like a tenner a month? But that gives you access to the game for a month, you know. Now, I want to see, will this do what I want it to do without killing me in coder? Export. Bum 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 bada 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 bum. Will this work? That's okay. That's okay. Preset. I don't know how that works. Export. Oh look, it's exporting. Brilliant. Mr. TPHI, good to see you, man. You can also get 6 or 7, can't remember which, hours free on EA. Oh, can you? Ooh. Oh, look at that. International Logistics. That's a cool livery. That's like built in the Sim, isn't it? Looking good. I'm pretty sure EA Pass is included with Xbox Game Pass for the PC Ultimate. Is it? Are you sure? I've no idea, to be honest. No idea.
I put the car in swinger, baby.
Jesus! Stu Snape, you absolute mad lad, gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community here on Twitch. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Stu Snape, do be sure to say thank you. That's incredible support. Thank you very, very much indeed, Stu. Jesus. The man is a legend. He is a legend. Right, copy that. Paste it in there. Now, if I open it in here, this will either work or not work. We'll soon find out, friends. Where's this now? I'll show you a little video to give you an idea of what we're doing, right? Flight Sim 24, I think. Go. Right, now let's see if I can do this right. Calculating. Really? That's the speed? Easy now, Murph. Don't break your whole friggin' setup. Why is this running so slow? Jeez, look at the views there. Isn't this gorgeous? Absolutely stunning. Do. That's gorgeous, man. Right, copy that and paste it there. Did that work? I think so. I don't think so. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Trying to press buttons here. I'll show you this now if it works. Well, that's a balls. Why isn't that working? Stupid thing. I'll see can I get it working over here, lads. Where's this gone now? Oh, there you go. It's F1 2025 though. Yes. Still broke? Yeah, F1 2025 is the one we're playing tomorrow. Jesus, look at this. Isn't that only gorgeous? You know, except the poor old Olsen. There he is. It's thinking about, you know, making him work. %74 done. I'm just trying to save us a few quid and get you more games to play. I'm not getting Game Pass because every time I do, I try Starfield again and it gets me sad. Or I get this and get the sad. What do you mean? Well, it's not yet on Game Pass, unfortunately, but it will be. I'd say soon. I reckon it will be soon, you know. Right, how's our fuel situation? We're okay on both tanks. And this little island, lads, would you believe it? It's just ahead of us, look. Now, do we have an optional runway? Because this is going to make things fierce interesting. Hey, Digital Mark, good to see you. Marv, did you see we have another Dublin Tower controller now streaming? Check him out. Who is it, Dougal? Shirley Dev, good to see you. Have you chosen a track? Roland, yeah, we'll do, oh, Dave, is it? Ah. Is he streaming now? I don't see him. We're going to be in Albert Park. Albert Park on tomorrow night, just to check it all out. Right, we need to be landing down here somewhere. This is going to be fun. Autopilot off. Let's bring us down the way. So you can't get it on Game Pass Ultimate. No, in EA news. Monza Oval in IndyCars. Did you watch the race yesterday? Alright, watch your speed, Murph. Easy now, easy now. Now, how are we going to manage this? Because I'm unsure. Where's the wind? It's from our side. So I'm inclined. Do we fly straight in kind of stuff? It's a great idea until it wasn't. Yankee Sierra Whiskey India. This is our second stop of the night. I can't even see the airport. Yeah, you definitely need EA. Defo. Chase, look at all the planes here ahead of me, look. That's mad. Right, let's see what's going to happen here, sports fans. So the runway's over there somewhere, in behind the trees. Oh, I think I see it now. Let's go for a notch of flaps. Another friggin' dirt track, Jesus. Oh, easy now. Alright, let her in. This could be dangerous. We like a challenge. Right. Oh, Jesus, the crosswind here. Go fierce handy now. Look at the height of the trees here. Oh no, someone died a terrible death. Flyer 10. Oh, Jesus. The poor old devil. What was the last thing he saw? His arse. Jesus. Easy now. Easy. Speed is good. Mac Vision in the chopper if it all goes wrong. Power's on idle. Float this one in. Mind the trees. Jeez, you want to putting this down fairly low? Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Man alive, the wind. Whose idea was it to land here? This place is freaking mad. Oh, Jesus. Right.
Can I get a refund?
Shag off, there's no refunds. Alright, drive her forward here now for a second. It does look very pretty. You know, oh no, there's deaths everywhere. Jesus.
Jesus.
Uh-oh. Also, there's not a hope, mate. Who's in the C-160? Jersey Devil, abort! Nicely done, Alson. Jesus. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Right, time to remove some more cargo. Wahadem. Apply. We're getting lighter now, lads. This is turning into a great night. Right. How's our fuel? We're okay. Wind shear is real? Absolutely. Right, we'll set it for a notch of flaps. Did McLaren do the right thing? In general? As in the weekend? No, they made a terrible mistake. Not only that, the Red Bull is now like more powerful than it ever was. Who's in the Islanders? Why is it showing you as Islanders? That's very interesting. So you're in the Kodiaks, lads. Both Creo and Cy Murray is showing you as Islanders. That's interesting. It's a really nice place. Yeah, it's beautiful scenery here. And yet the Kodiak is working because I have people in Kodiaks. Joey Bolo. I had the landing until I didn't. Story of me life. Right. Power. Jeez, I got it in after. Come on, Jersey. Off the brakes. Oh, Creo is in an Islander. Roger. Go on, Muse. I pressed the wrong button. Right. Oopsie, that's... Up, you divil you. Yup, you divil you. Man, that's a cool little airport. Airstrip. Jesus! Look at the wind with the waves, look. Fantastic. Right, next stop coming up. Autopilot. Let's go nav mode. Current altitude is too low. Let's go to 1,500 feet. And climb. Jay, look at the wind. That's insane windy. Does the plane act like a regular SWS Kodiak where you can blow an engine? Not necessarily, no. There's no consequence to this. There is on the other one, on the system's pulse thingamajig that they have, but on this one, no. Now, did this shagging thing work? It did. Right, hang on, I'll show you this for a minute. This is what we're doing tomorrow night now. You ready? This is how sad I am. I'm very sad, but you know I'm sad. I made this yesterday. Look at this, look.
Joining us. The team have done an incredible job. The car looks sensational.
It certainly does. Congratulations and all the very best for the season ahead.
Hot chases. Anyway. See that car now, lads? That's the one that's going to win all the races tomorrow. Yeah. The whole lot of it. So that's what we're doing tomorrow night. And I get to wear me gloves and everything. Brilliant. Are there any more worn liveries, says Hoban? Wait, what? It's looking a little clinical here. Scuff joke, paint scratches in the cockpit and so on. No. There is dirt. Like, you know, it'll accumulate dirt. But in terms of the inside and all that, it's relatively clean. Do you know? Was racing in VR, now not so much as tracking men sideways. Ooh. So much for Trucking Tuesdays. No, we're not saying goodbye to Trucking, Scott.
Hello there.
Matt Paladin, thank you for the follow. Like, we're not getting rid of the trucking, we're just taking a little break of the trucking. Like, we've been trucking now for what? Jeez. 4 months? 5 months? So, gonna try a bit of F1 just to see what the uptake is like, because it's fun. Like, it is a lot of fun, and if it's something then that we can get a league going, and like we do one race a month or something like that. You know what I mean? So we'll probably have trucking next week. In fact, we probably will have trucking next week. But the whole idea is it's to, you know, introduce a little something new, see if it works. If folks are, look at the sun there, look. If folks are interested in it, well then brilliant. If they're not, well then, you know, just something different. There's our next stop up the road. Man, look at this wind we're fighting. Jesus. The scenery is stunning, isn't it? Hold our altitude here. Farming sim. Cyrus, it's going to happen. Saturday night's probably not, but it is going to happen. I like to watch y'all in Formula 1. So much carnage and smack talk. You better believe it. But what I'd love to do, I mean, I love the race, and don't get me wrong, right? But what I'd love to do is, I'd love to do some commentary. You know, set up a race, 25% race length. And depending on how many numbers we have, we can add in AI drivers. And I think we'll have a lot of fun. Drive the trucks to the next F1 circuit. You can have a load of fun with it, Zith. I mean, you can do flying, right, lads? Just, you know, we're racing in 2 weeks' time. So this week we have to fly from A to B. Next week we'll drive the cargo from C to D. And then, you know, the week after you can race. You can have a lot of fun, you know? So it's going to be on, it's F1 2025 tomorrow evening. Autopilot off. There's a bit of a stutter. Now, in terms of wind, I'm going to ramble out this way. We have a server for Farm Sim. Nice. Yeah, like I'll have to give it a bash. I'll have to give it a bash. You know, more firemen here now. We can do it. The carnage is an understatement. Farming, I can imagine. Jesus. Let's just keep an eye on Musefan though. He's a devil for going out for a wee. You've been saying that for the last 12 months. Aria, but like maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow. You know. But yeah, the racing, it'll be a bit of crack because it's us, you know what I mean? And it's super serious kind of racing. Well, not super serious, but like it's serious enough. Like anyone doing reckless bashing and just pure acting them maggot, they'd be kicked out. Because it is a super fun game if you're trying to do the best you can do with it. And again, I think the commentary will be like, that'll be a lot of fun. I've watched Kenko do it a lot of times, and it just looks fun. Am I choosing the right? Am I choosing the right runway? Pub lobbies kill sim racing. What do you mean pub lobbies or public lobbies? Yes. Bio Games, thank you very much indeed for 5 months. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, no, like it'll be your own community. 29 or 2-3. We'll go 2-3 Muse. And there's a tree. Watch the power. Jesus, look at the lift from the flaps. Easy now. Easy. We're coming in sideways. Mind the trees. Easy. Easy. Gently does it. Watch the speed. Hold the nose. There we go. Alright. Flaps in. Carousel's turned around. Jesus. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Something a little bit different, you know what I mean? 90% of what you do in the farm sim is drive machineries. The other 10% is getting unstuck. Yeah, the farming stuff, I wouldn't know where to start, but I'd say there's a lot of fun to it. But lads, I have to say, it's what I love about kind of the diversity of our community, right? Flight sim is without a shadow of a doubt the glue that kind of holds it all together, right? Oh Jesus! Oh no, who was that? That was a spectacular crash vacuum, right? Flight sim is without a doubt the glue, right? But I love the fact that, you know, there's trucking, there's farming. There was other games. You guys are playing other games on a Saturday night as well. I mean, I love all that, man. I love it. Jeez, look at the dirt in your man Cessna, look. Jesus. Flyer 10, would you ever clean your plane? The state of it, it's filthy. It's gorgeous. I thought the horses were the glue. Listen. It was a spectacular crash. It was brilliant. Right. 2 stops left, friends. YCBN, and then it's YFLI. So short hop this one. Are we ready? I've never cleaned a plane in my life, and I'm not starting now. On yourself. Let's go. Yup. All right, rolling. Takeoff power set. The speed is alive. The wind will take us. Where it'll take us, nobody knows. Oh wait, hang on, balls! You big idiot. We were supposed to leave some supplies here. Okay, the tablet doesn't like it because it's windy. Let's turn you off for a minute and get rid of the wind. Now. How do we... Wait, balls, how do we get rid of that? How do we get rid of something? Uh-oh. No. Oh, balls. One of them and one of them. Apply. Right, now we're laughing. Jesus. And stick it back onto live weather, will you? Right, you ready? Up! Right. There's a lot of wrecking ball singing. Came in like a wrecking ball. That'd be hilarious. Jesus, then, I didn't really allow for the short runway here. Be alright. Oopsie daisy. Oh man, the wind. Yep, you divil ya. Woohoo! The wind is gonna catch us. That is very pretty looking though, isn't it? Look at that. Gorgeous. I mean, the waves are giving it all, you know, waves. Hey, Avo92 is here. Good to see you. Right, autopilot. Let's be having you. Nav mode. And 1,000 feet will probably do us. We have to go sideways for this, but sure, we'd be grand, lads. We'd be grand. It's like proper stormy weather. It's absolutely friggin' gorgeous. Now, let me see. Ah, yes, one of these. Ooh. Man, that's pretty. Mrs. DPHI. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, hang on. Is this? It is! This is our next airport. Jeez, that was quick. Right. Ooh. Do we go that way or this way or that? Who knows, lads? Who knows? Autopilot off. Let's see what we can do here. Rolling right. It's a cool machine, this. Ooh, look at those mountains over there. We want to be careful here now, you know. High ground and that. The wind is so strong. You landed at 50 knots. Jesus. And let's see what happens here, sports fans. Mind the ground. Mind the trees. Mind the ground and the trees. Right. Easy now. There's awesome. Easy. Easy. Nice and controlled. There's a lovely little pond. Well, river. No, it's a pond. Right. In we go. It should be fun. Murph is only reading Twitch chat. Wait, what? I'm reading all the chat. Triforce, very good. It all comes up on the one screen. Right, easy now. Yes. Easy does it. It's windy. Gently does it. Careful now. Watch your speed. Man, that C-17 like stopped in no length at all. Easy. Easy. 20 knots against the nose, look. Jesus. Easy. Oof. Alright. Flaps in. Ramble off here to the right. Get off the runway, you muppet. Oh no! Jesus! Alright. No one saw nothing. Doc says, so I think this sim may have actually borked itself. Now whenever I load in, half the UI is just black. When I load into a craft, it's just black screens. It's got to be some add-ons you're using, Doc. Go on, vacuum me, devil, you. Oh, Jesus. He's alright. He's alright. Now, we need to remove something. So we've only one of these left. So we've got one of them there and apply. And we're heading for our last delivery. Are we ready? Very stalled, I'm telling you. I don't know why people watch your stream, Murph, because you're always saying there's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see. It's grand. Lots of flaps. Now there's big freaking mountains where we're going, so go handy now, Murph. Easy now. Easy. Okay, so when we take off, it's over to the right hand side. Are we ready? Right, power coming in. Fuel is okay. Drive it on and let's see what happens. Our ground speed is 20 knots, our airspeed is 80. That's the win for you. Oopsie daisy. Man, look at that weather sock. Look at the wind sock. It's giving it all that sort of action. Jesus. Easy now. Man, that looks pretty. Look at that, look. Pure wind against us. Right. You could say it's giving it socks. Yes, you could. Indeed. Yes, yes. Cheers, Scooby. Wind socks. Right. Let's head for these mountains. Mountainous Regionus Maximus. Jeez, the wind has been unbelievable. Hasn't it? Absolutely mad. Autopilot, heading. Altitude. And hold. Things get interesting. Now, if we try and face head on, we're going to end up over here somewhere, so we kind of have to turn into the wind a little bit. Triforce, take it easy, buddy. Speaking of Maximus, how much longer do we need to go for Hadrian's Fence? The wall? I'm waiting on an update actually from them. 24 broke it, and I think Sim Update 16 broke it, so yeah. It's kind of parked until it's parked until the scenery's fixed. Unfortunately, that's kind of where that's at. So like, I've Hadrian's Wall, I've our stall series. There's loads, lads. There's loads. Jesus, look at the wind blowing us completely off course here. Look. Now what I'll do, I'll tip to the right of these mountains. We'll go in behind them and then up the coast. Oh, look at that. Kilburn, that's awesome. Look at the dirt in the plane. Look, and that's class, isn't it? That's what you expect to see out this neck of the woods. Scott, I think it's Twitch. I can't get Twitch working on my Edge browser. That's why I'm using something else. It's weird, right? Very strange. It's just one of those things, man. Stream is flawless on the iPad. Yeah, like I can watch on my phone and it's fine. No idea, lads. So the aircraft, this is from SimWorks Studios. It's the GA-8 Airvan. I know Conti was looking forward to flying this. 777's here, good to see you. We watch Murph as he's the best streamer on Twitch with the best community, with no crap and a guaranteed laugh a minute. Big thanks to everyone here for brightening my day and the beautiful wife Starkett's dazed. 777, you absolute gent. Thank you very much indeed. Well, not the stream, not Murph's bit, but the streaming quality and performance. I don't know, what do you say to that, Shirley Dev? Wait, what? Jesus. Right, where am I going? This way. To the right. As my girl Beyonce never said, to the right, to the right. Yeah, I went there. I did. Jesus, look at the hills. The hills are alive with the sound of. Very beautiful. Wait now, don't hit this. I'll find, like, these don't like moving much. Despite my best intentions, you know. How much did he pay you to say that? Paid me a fortune. What does this one do? Oh yeah. Flying in the bush. Easy now. Can we get out of this mess? Jeez, it looks lovely. That is stunning looking. Planes usually fly better when you're fueling them. Muse, did you run out of fuel again? Man, this scenery is absolutely class, isn't it? Absolutely freaking gorgeous. By the Irish back in 1927. They call it the Hill. How's our cargo doing? One set of barrels, nothing else. Man, that's gorgeous looking. Absolutely savage scenery, isn't it? Did I ever go explore and find the prison in Tasmania? What, they have a prison here? Really? That's kind of a weird, kind of touristy kind of thing. Hello, I'm looking for the prison. That's mad. Jeez, the weather has been a proper challenge tonight. So hopefully, lads, the new streaming capture card is doing what it should do. With no stuttering or tearing or any of that messing. The original one from back in the day. No idea. This has been very, very pretty tonight. No way, Vulcan, Jesus. Command jail, yeah. It is. 98 Vulcan, that's nuts, man, Jesus. She will have to fly through the windmills. Yeah, I'm using the 4K Pro. I thought I had the 4K Pro 777, but it turned out I had the 4K 60 Pro. So I was always limited in terms of smoothness and all that sort of jazz. So I'm hoping now it's like, oh, Jesus, I'm hoping now it's a lot smoother and cleaner and sharper. Oh, Jesus, go handy. We really shouldn't be doing this sort of messing with fuel on board, but sure, you know. Oopsie daisy. We're alright. We're alright. Man, that wind has been unbelievable tonight, hasn't it? What was that? Was that a bang in me house or was that a bang in the sim? Jesus. Sounded like a bang. I heard a bang. We heard it, so it wasn't in the sim, wasn't it? Hello? That was Murphy's stuff getting thrown out. Oh no. Right. Easy now, Jemima. Sideways landing for the win. Easy now. Port Arthur, the penitentiary. No way. CP. Brilliant. Right, it's handy now. What's the speed? We want a gentle landing here if we can, please. Gentle landing. Yes. Easy now. You want to see the work we got done the weekend? Unbelievable. So we have 2 rooms upstairs we're trying to get done first. And then when they're done, we have the living room and then we have the kitchen. The kitchen, like, that's a huge job. That's a next year problem. You know, or the year after. Oh no, I've chosen the wrong runway. It's going to be sideways. Why have I committed myself to this challenge?
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Listen, it's totally fine. Jesus. I like the look of this aircraft, nice and simple like me. Hammy, good to see you. Oh, Jesus. Easy. Easy. Oh, we're down. Total sideways action. Jesus. 32 is a 9-knot headwind. Don't think so. We were sideways, man. Look, everyone's coming in sideways. There's Daddy Plump. All right. What a great little plane. Peter Robert says, I'm on the Southeast Asian server, multiplayer on, name tags on, I don't see anyone. Uh-oh. Jersey Devil made it. On the brakes. Right. We shall remove the fuel. Oh, we can't, sure, it's too windy. Alright. Let's have a look here. We'll go avionics off. Landing lights off. Strobes off. Heater heat off. Fuel. All right. It's like proper windy. Did you hear the wind? Stick a chock in. Open up the old cargo bins, complete with grass. There's Muse van in the Lancaster. Nicely done, Muse. More chocks in. What a cool airplane. Right, all our flags are on, all our covers are on. And that'll do the machine. That was friggin' awesome, wasn't it? Your man's got the worms. Hammy, hope you're well, bud. Look at this. So it's the SWS GA-8 Airvan. It's an Australian-built airplane, and it's very, very good. It's very good, isn't it? It's a cracker of a plane. That was a ton of fun. What Muse, you devil you? last stop, and well, we're not an hour and a half early, we're half an hour early. We haven't done one of these in a while. Let's get a group photograph. Come on, lads. Quick. It's a group photo. Assemble. Ah, there's the lads now, look. The lads are all coming in down now together, lads, eh? Turned out in the Sunday vest for the group photograph. Just pull the trigger and order the wing rudder pedals that can also be used as gas and brake pedals or pedals for racing. Ooh, Hermit, nice one, buddy. Here's Mr. GPHI. She doesn't walk up to down, you know, until there's a mod. CTD, just as you were shutting down. I don't believe you, Muse fan. You're only saying that you didn't want to get in the photo. That's all it was. Ah, great bunch of lads. I need to get back into my plane for this to work. Right, face the camera now. Do you know what I'm saying? I say CTD, more like a freeze, but I know it won't recover. You're still there, aren't you? What if we go over and knock on it? Is that everyone? I'd say we've one or two more than that, have we? Go on, Corsair, devil you! Colonel Fork is like, group photo? Sure. No. Gone. Anyone else? Is there anyone else with a photo? Ain't just 1-5 inbound. Right. A fine collection of aviators. That looks pretty cool. With and without nameplates. Fan friggin' ah, there's Creo, all the way from Mayo. Come on, Creo. That's class looking, isn't it? I have no name tag on your screen. That's interesting, probably because it's frozen. Ah. It makes sense now, lads. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Well done, lads. A great turnout.
Oh, Jesus.
I wonder what they're looking at. It's kind of weird looking, isn't it? Oh, brilliant. Fantastic.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, there's a level of like sophistication and seriousness here. That's brilliant. Right, oh Jesus, we just got run over. Someone ran over the cameraman, Colonel Fork, and he knew what he was doing as well. Brilliant stuff. Right, lads, that was an absolute barrel of laughs. What a great airplane. And flying around Taz is just, it's beautiful, man. Absolutely gorgeous location. The scenery here is stunning, isn't it? Absolutely. Absolutely, our hamster. The LOD just be a bit nuts looking for sure. But yeah, lots of fun. Dougal, you were well missed, my friend, but don't worry, we'll come back here soon, mate. It was a relatively short flight because when I was looking at the aircraft, I said, right, about 100 odd knots. And then I was looking at the wind, I was like, we'll plan this right. 25 minutes, well, half an hour to spare. But definitely a lot of fun on this one, lads. So we're back tomorrow morning. We're going to be doing some X-Plane. And then tomorrow night we had our inaugural F1 2025 festivity to see what happens. But loads of fun, loads of fun. Right, that's the story now. Thank you all so very much indeed for tuning in, for all the support, the subs, the likes, the clicking the follow button. Thank you very, very much indeed, lads. And yeah, we're going to be back in about 12 hours' time. Jesus, that's all. 12 hours. That's nothing. So I'm looking forward to that completely as we do some more flying tomorrow. But until then, have a lovely evening. Thanks for tuning in, and we shall see you on the next one. Till then, you take care. Bags are all the rage. Yeah, thanks for that, lads. Well done. What a great start to the feckin' night. And we're already... Stop pressing the buttons! Right, that needs to go, you know, fat. But in fairness, though... Right, do you know, I mean, the posture, right? I'm talking about me, of course, right? But anyway, quick, before we're in trouble.
I suppose you did this on purpose.
No, I didn't do anything.
Just to prove that I wasn't looking at.
I wasn't looking at anything. I was looking deep into her eyes.
Oh, were you?
I was, she was.
Her eyes are strategic place.
No, her name tag was down on the... and a very bad eyesight. I had to lean right in. Oh, Jesus. Listen, the important thing is... it's to be warm next week. No cloud at all. Oh, Jesus. Why did this start off terribly bad? I'm in trouble. Did you see what happened to Manny Launceston? Oh, that was brilliant.